Witnesses were interviewed Wednesday as the National Transportation Safety Board began organizing a massive probe involving a team of 26 investigators. What has the board learned so far?
First thing we've learned is that the official time of the accident was 2:51. We've ascertained that the weather conditions at the time of the accident, which did involve 3 cloud layers, one scattered, one broken, and the other one overcast at 5,000. We do know that of the toxicological reports and the postmortems that were done, there was no alcohol involved, nothing of significance in that area. And we are quite sure that the passengers all wore seat belts or restraints of some type system. We're positive that the 2 survivors had their seat belts on, and not only on, but cinched up tight. This was evidenced by comments by the senator and also by Mr. Motley. We also have quite a bit of information about the, shall I say, the aircraft motions just prior to the crash. We know it was rather close to the ground. It was on the approach. In fact, approaching a flare-out, we think, a flare-out. According to both the senator and Mr. Motley, the aircraft was doing some rolling to the left and right. In fact, from Mr. Motley's position, he said he saw the runway swerving back and forth as he viewed it from both windows as he was facing rearward. Both Mr. Stevens, Senator Stevens and Mr. Motley indicated there was throttle application. The only difference in opinion we have so far is whether it was a constant throttle, a full throttle, or a pulsing type throttle. We do know that the left wing impacted someplace. We're not sure. We know this because of scrape marks that appeared on the left wing and the tip tank. We also know that the aircraft did impact on the right wing first, and according to observations made by the controllers in the tower who observed the accident and statements by the 2 survivors, it did impact inverted. I'd like to point out there was no fire. There was no evidence of even a flash fire. And that's about all the facts we have so far.
What makes this such an unusual accident?
It's I guess the most unusual thing about the accident is what happened during the accident scenario. This is an aircraft landing, which ended up inverted. I've talked to the Learjet people, and they advised me that since 1971 there have been a few accidents of this type, but they've been very, very few. However, the circumstances are rather the same, with one wing impacting and then either a crash or some type of a violent maneuver just prior to impact. I also understand from one of the Learjet people that there have been other cases in which it was just wing contact without a resulting accident.
The National Transportation Safety Board will be here through the week. However, drivers said it will probably take several months before the cause of the crash is determined. Caroline VanLoock, Eyewitness News in downtown Anchorage.